this is Dylan. Dylan has an amazing spread that he wants to show me. Oh, before we do that, can you get my brush right there? My hair looks a mess.
Is it in here?
No, my brush is in a... calm down. Right there. In the basket. See that long black stick?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yeah, calm down. Don't move.
You got this.
Hello. How are you? Let's let them come on just for a little bit. Hi, Whitney. Hi, honey. I got your thing this morning, but I forgot about what. Hi, Miss Tracy. Hi, Still Lady T. Past life. This is the one that we started last week, and we couldn't finish it. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't come to work on Tuesday. Right. Literally come in, so we have to do it again. All right?
All right. So essentially this spread is not so much, it taps on who you were, but I think it elaborates on that. It kind of tells you one flaw or whatever the situation is, how that affects to your past life, and how you're going through it now.
Okay.
So we're gonna...
So tell me one more time, what is this past life? Start over.
Okay.
What is, this is a TV show and I'm the host.
Okay.
And we are doing, essentially, I'm just paving my own way.
Host, always.
Yeah, essentially.
Next Oprah.
What the hell is essentially?
Next Oprah.
No, don't say that. I can't. That's a lot of power.
That's a lot of...
I can't.
Oh my God, her hair is amazing. Amazing.
Shut up. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Lloyd Banks' son. That's a nice name. I like that. Let's start over and let's tell the peoples.
The peoples.
What is past life? And why do I need to know this? Why do I care? What does it matter?
Okay, for me,
I'm here today. What does past life, how does that impact who I am?
I think it's and that's why I call it the past life ancestry thread, because it goes to those who don't believe in past life, anything that. I think that your lineage or your family or anything that you are, generation by generation, a part of that comes onto you.
Absolutely.
So I do think that, civilizations and thousands of years ago, something that has happened reflected on the reason and who you are today.
Okay, so let's give a really good example of what has impacted my life. I can't swim.
Bam.
And I've tried. And I've tried. And I've tried since 10 years old. I've tried. I still can't swim. I almost drowned when I was like 11, but that's not the reason.
Right.
Because I would think I was trying to learn how to swim so I wouldn't drown. Like when you start thinking about your past, you're like, oh my God, I've been trying to learn how to swim so I wouldn't drown. I almost drowned. Still can't swim. I still can't fix it.
Right. So that is probably, for me, that's when I would say in the past life, there's so many things that could come to that. During the witch trials, they would dunk a witch, to see if they were, to drown them, to see if they would live or float. That was a thing too. Perhaps you weren't even around water in your past life, so you didn't necessarily learn how to swim. Because you were in a region that was either dry or desert.
Well,
or
that
something
could be
of that
true
nature.
Because I really believe that I'm Jewish.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's the desert.
And it could also be that maybe you did drown in a past life, or you did have something that affected you.
Interesting though, when I almost drowned, I wasn't scared of drowning.
It's like you felt it, or like you knew.
No, I wasn't. I didn't panic. I wasn't scared of drowning. I remember my brother, who was useless. My brother and my cousin was there, who was useless. My brother was just screaming, Tracy, and I could hear him screaming, and I remember, I was 10, I remember thinking, your screaming's not helping. And then my cousin, who later died of AIDS, talk about, I don't know if you know, the movie It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah, definitely.
And how everyone's life impacts, hi honey, hi Natalie, everyone's presence in this earth impacts somebody else's presence in this earth. That's why committing suicide is against the grain, because you miss the opportunity to change yourself and you miss the opportunity to impact somebody else. My point being, if my cousin was not there,
Mm-hmm.
not my brother who was there, if my cousin wasn't there, I wouldn't be here. And then he later on died. But
That's
without
interesting.
his presence, without his birth,
You would not be there. That
I
makes
wouldn't.
sense. Everything is
I wouldn't have
intricate
a
and
son,
ties
I
into
wouldn't have a
something.
grandchild. Like, he made all of that possible, I feel like, for me.
Definitely. That makes... I mean, I do think everything is connected. And going back to a question about, like, does everyone have a past life in
Hi,
their
Peter.
ancestry? I do think that everyone does have, if not a past life, I do think that they have memories of something or something that connects to them. Just like you said, you know, that story is very pivotal to you. That person touched you.
Absolutely.
But who knows that, like, as you go on, there will always be that. People touch people. It's that same thing in terms of, like, ancestry. Your ancestors
Yes.
did something to their children, and so forth.
Now, I know that I touch people.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't know that they touch people. So, folks, when you go out there, you get your nasty ass attitudes out there, you impact people.
It's true.
Don't show your, well, in my peoples we go, don't show your ass, don't show it, because every moment, every movement impacts somebody.
It's true.
Like, I walked up to, we were parking here, and I walked up to a woman, not walked up in my car, and I was like, are you leaving? Are you leaving? And she thought it was okay not to respond and just show me her ass. She flipped her hair and,
Ew.
ew. And I said that to her. I was like, wow. It takes 2 seconds to say.
And if you weren't who you were, that would probably affect you for the rest of the day.
It would. Now, yes.
Because there are people
Yes.
where someone's bitchiness affects you,
Yes.
you're bitchy to someone else,
Yes.
and then there we go.
Yes.
It's like pay it forward, except with
Pay
bitchiness.
Pay your attitude forward,
Forward.
people. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Dylan's quote, pay your attitude forward, people.
True that.
True that.
True that.
Okay, so,
Okay.
past lives.
Awesome. So, let's start with that. We're going to have Tracy pick 2 cards.
Okay. I'm going to get all of my stuff out the way.
And this is
I just
intricate
feel
because
like
it
it's
requires I use different decks.
Okay, so now we're going to start with 2 cards, and Dylan is going to show what a past life reading looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 decks. So excited.
Right?
We love this kind of stuff.
Oh
You don't
my God,
understand.
for sure.
We live for this kind of stuff.
For sure, we do.
We live psychic readings
Dude,
all day,
it's
every
like-
day. It's just amazing.
And it's so funny because this deck actually started because I have so many freaking cards, and I was like, how can I use all of them?
and
Condense.
spirit talk to you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
You know, I want them to see. How
Yeah,
do
I
we
wish
get
there was
them
a way to-
There. Let's push this back.
There we go.
There we go.
And then I can lift up the cards too and show them.
Okay. How many more do you need?
Okay. So I'm going to need 4 from this, and then we need 1 from another one.
4 for
There
this.
we go. Yeah.
Okay. They put one top the other. Do you care?
Yeah, I'll spread them out for you. Awesome. This one goes bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Now we have 1 more. And then you're going to pick 1 from here.
And I just need everyone to know what the names of your decks are.
Yes.
Just one?
So this one, yeah, just 1. So the first 2 that we pulled is actually from a Past Life Oracle card by Doreen Virtue.
Past Life Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Uh-huh.
And then this one is the Tarot of Delphi.
Tarot
Don't know
of
who
Delphi.
publishes it. Beautiful deck. And then this one is called Wisdom from the House of Night Oracle.
Wisdom
So,
of the House of Night.
Yeah,
Oracle.
very
Okay.
pretty. Yeah, it's a great deck.
Mm-hmm.
So now laying it all out,
Okay.
we're gonna
My
start
glasses
with
back on.
yeah. So I'm gonna start with my Tarot Past Life Oracle by Doreen Virtue. So we're gonna do those. Then with the Tarot of Delphi, I put 2 on either side. So we have this side, which is your present, and this is going to be your past and how it connects.
Hi,
And then we
Queen.
have the confirmation card.
Okay.
So looking here,
Ooh.
okay. So for Tracy, in one of the past lives, I'm getting Native American, surprisingly enough.
No, it's not a
You're
surprise.
like-
No.
Really?
Someone has... I never had a relationship with Native Americans, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
I've had 3 experiences now where they're trying to come through.
That makes sense. And then her connection is the arts. There's no reason why Tracy is gifted. Okay? So I do see, in terms of her ancestry, I see this connection. We have Native American, we have her being artistic. And the arts doesn't necessarily have to be music or anything. The arts could be what you do now.
Oh, yeah.
You could have been a shaman. I definitely see it. I mean, it makes sense.
Could I have been a shaman in the Indian culture then?
Yes. Definitely. And the thing with Native American is not just Cherokee and whatever. No. Native American is any one of the colonies or islands or anything of that nature. That ancestral aspect.
What does that mean? Because the Native Americans was in the U.S. So
yes, in the U.S., but it's also America.
Some of them
is
were
what
in Mexico,
was colonized.
though.
Exactly.
Right.
So, but even the British colonized Barbados, and they colonized several other islands.
But were Indians over there?
Yeah,
Native Americans. Native.
That's interesting, because aren't there Indians in Barbados that are indigenous to that?
I don't know.
That we're called. We'll get back to that.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
We'll have spark notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I would like that better if it turns out that I had Native American history based upon my Caribbean people.
Well, that's what I think too.
That I could resonate very well with.
The British did colonize, and I do know that at one point that was part of a colony there too, so it could be. I will touch base.
We'll figure it out.
Now, going to the past, because I pulled 2 cards here, we have the 2 of Cups and we have Justice. For me, looking here, I would say if you're a shaman, you probably couldn't necessarily have a relationship because you were committed to your goal and your craft. Perhaps you had deep love, but justice didn't necessarily let you have that. Perhaps the justice too, maybe your commitment to the arts and to your tribe stopped you from necessarily having a deep romantic relationship. Wow. So going to the past. Now looking at the present and seeing how it affects
that would
you.
Explain why I got married so early then.
It could be. The other thing too with justice
I'm getting
law,
this out the way.
Right? But if we look at another way too, let's look at justice, the legal aspects. Maybe you were in a arranged marriage.
I could see that
too.
I could see that because I'm kind of for arranged marriages
exactly.
today. I would kind of go for an arranged marriage. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Right?
What's that church? Is it the Unified Church or something or another that still has arranged marriages?
Yeah.
Really sad though. Really sad in the end because I see documentaries on it because it's like I can't have sex with this dude.
No.
But you're married now.
But, yeah.
But I'm a fan of arranged marriage.
Exactly.
Actually.
For sure. So I do see that aspect. Now, how it affects you.
I'll arrange something for you.
So now see how it goes forward. This is how it applies to her currently. I get the 9 of Coins. So I do think that maybe because of your past relationships, you're focused now primarily on business. So not necessarily relationship, but focusing on your business and career because in your past, you had the relationship. Relationships have been predominant in your past. So now we focus on the 9 of Coins. 9 of Coins, stability. Financial stability, success. And then you have the Artesian of Swords, which relates to the Page of Swords in Tarot. And I think that is getting what you want. Cutting rid of the bullshit. Achieving your desires. Going forth. So it is interesting how in the past I see a very emotional past connected with love and relationships. But then here I do think that you're very much focused now on you and what you have to do in your goals. And then the card that ties everything together is the Moon card. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think this is your psychic side, your spiritual side. Okay? I would say that this is, because this isn't the moon in tarot, this is oracle. Mm-hmm. So I would say wisdom, hidden wisdom, going back to that shaman, that gift that you have, that innate gift. So I actually think that everything does tie in together. I think that maybe because of your past, you do help people with their relationships.
I do.
Based on your past life.
I do.
And what
I do. One of my gifts is
with
helping people with their relationships. A lot of you are in pathetic relationships, and I'm trying to help you see, that, it's okay to drop, that...
She does. She does.
It's okay to drop that dude that's not, serving a healthy purpose for you.
True that.
But I do a lot of love, a lot. But I'm really good at finance relationships, and ironically enough, I used to do a lot of financial relationships. Mm-hmm. That was my gift. And not financial relationship, finance, career. Mm-hmm. That was truly, truly my gift. And then it kept morphing into relationships. And now I do both very well.
So I think ultimately just looking, and even if we get rid of that, just looking at the three, I do think that, Native Americans had such ancient wisdom and they were so connected to the earth. And, I think that with the moon card, I think there is that mysterious, almost like supernatural phenomenon, this gift that you have. Because the moon also correlates with the magical aspect, things of that nature. So I think it affects you and how you affect other people.
Okay, I'm very dry. So we need to fix this. I used a scrubbing brush this morning and it scrubbed my skin off. I love this, Dylan.
Thank you.
So, to sum it all up, my past life has to do with some sense of Native American history, having to deal with relationship issues for other people in the past. And justice?
Yeah, justice, I think it is that legality, that sense of balance. Maybe you harmonized and assisted other people,
Could I have married other people? Would I have been allowed as a woman to marry people?
Maybe you oversaw the ceremonies, something of that nature.
Maybe.
Maybe you were a matchmaker in the tribe. Oh, she was. You're like Pocahontas, you need to go with John Smith.
Oh my gosh, I would have done that.
Definitely.
I do that now.
Definitely.
Like I'm always
putting
people together.
Psychic matchmaker.
Oh, well, wait a second. There was a TV show called Psychic Matchmaker. It failed. It bombed. Check it out on the internet. She was horrible. She kept wanting the client to cry. Like, fuck you. I'm not, like, if I'm coming to you, listen, I cry very easily. You don't make me cry. Aren't you having past, problems with your dad? And I would be looking at the show and be like, oh, what a heart. But they took it off the air. But check it out. It's on the internet. Check it out.
I will.
Horrible.
I will.
But Psychic Matchmaker, that's actually kind of, sort of what I want to do.
See? Go for it.
That is actually kind of, sort of
boom
what I want to do.
Hashtag predicted it.
Wait, DeRay Sean. Hi, DeRay. Any possibility Tracy had a past life in Scandinavia? I picked that up too. How far is Dutch from Scandinavia?
Not that far, and I think they colonized each other at some point.
Okay, because I have Dutch in my history because the Dutch owned the Virgin Islands. So
nice.
There's a chance for Dutch to be in my blood. One more?
Yeah.
Okay. We love this stuff. We love it for ourselves and we love it for others. Okay, here you go.
Look at that.
What?
Here it is.
What?
Here it is.
Tell me.
Spirituality and religion.
That's everything about me. That I need to take a picture of that.
I'm
going to make this my because I
do it. And look at that, the Bible with the open hands.
I wish the hands were black.
Right, for sure.
I'm just
well,
kidding.
It's
actually
there's no
color.
There's no real color.
It's gold. It's gold.
Yeah.
I knew it. What? This is everything. But this is everything to me. And it kind of ties in with the Two of Cups, too.
Definitely. Because in the Two of Cups, it's also spiritual. You know, it is that soulmate.
Especially if it's like bringing them together, matchmaker, marriage. Like, it's all, I could definitely see that.
Now, what if this isn't even a relationship? What if the Two of Cups is your connection between the previous life and this? What if it's that marriage, too?
Okay, that is so deep. What does that mean between this and that?
Because the Two of Cups it's spirituality, it's harmony, it's a soulmate card, but it doesn't necessarily have to be you and another person. Maybe the soulmate is a previous aspect or previous life that merges with this one that makes you. Maybe that's why you have the extensive knowledge that you have or the gifts that you have.
Okay, I believe that to be true. Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you guys what I truly believe. I believe I was highly feminine. Mm-hmm. And in this life, I'm contained. You know?
So when you mean like highly
I
feminine,
think it was a whore. I think I was just gonna say it. I was a
so
whore.
maybe
I was a town whore.
So maybe in the maybe that's your gift in the arts in your Native American tribe. Maybe she was the house, you know. Slut.
Right, I think so.
And that is an art. That is an art in itself.
That's an art.
An art.
Because
not
everybody has that.
Spiritual.
But I also think that coming into this life, I was like, okay, God, I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to be spiritual. I'm going to be contained. I'm going to get married early, God. How about that? That way I can have all the sex I want because I'm married.
Exactly.
Right? I'm going to do everything the right way because And so the blending,
you're loosey-goosey.
I get the Two of Cups in terms of blending one life with another life because am I doing the opposite of a previous life?
For sure. That makes so much sense. And that's why you have the spirituality and religion now, you know, coming full circle.
God is everything to me. You guys know. Pop that. Do you make people...
A royal courtesan. Definitely. She was definitely a courtesan.
I would love that.
You know she was. And the thing, too, is that actually courtesans were the only, back then, courtesans were the only ones that could know how to read and know arts and do all these things. If you were educated, you could not be married or contained. It was looked down upon. But in order to be with men of culture, you had to be a whore. But in order to be a whore with men of culture, you have to know how to read, you have to know poetry, you have to know math.
And I got
you
all
love
the
knowledge.
Secrets. I got all the secrets.
And they knew all the secrets.
And what's interesting, it has to be true, because what's interesting, like even as I do my readings right now, I call myself the keeper of secrets. Because you all give me a lot of secrets.
That's right.
And everyone knows, like if you get a reading with me, I'm like, no judgment here, honey. No judgment. Are you a stripper? And they go, yes. I'm like, it's not a secret. Let's just get it over with so we can get the reading done. I don't care. But I am the keeper of secrets, and everybody tells me a lot of things. So
true that.
I want to be a courtesan, you know. Okay.
There's a great movie called Dangerous Beauty that's also about that, too. And it's based on a true story.
Dangerous Beauty. Okay, I'm going to watch it. I'm so excited. This is so exciting.
It is.
I always suspected that I had some heightened sexual energy in a past life. In this life, I chose. I was like, hey, God, let's do it this way. I'm going to commit to being, you know, what's the word?
I'm going to close my legs.
I'm going to contain it. Not close it.
Okay. No, not close it. Contain it. Contain it, you know. Exactly.
Oh, they know about this movie.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful.
Maybe from Rome. I don't have a relationship with Rome, I'm feeling, but I have a thing with India.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And I do see that, too.
Somebody goes, I think there was an old ornery black man in my old life.
Probably.
Probably.
But in any case, you feel it, it's there.
Watch Kama Sutra. No, I love Kama Sutra stuff. Like, seriously. Oh, my God. I'm so excited.
See,
I love you. I can't wait to look back on this and relive the experience that this is. I always look at it at the end of the day.
Definitely.
You all are very much welcome to call Dylan for a past life reading. That I'm going to add this. A past life reading that could then include a present life circumstance. However, I'm going to beg you all to let Dylan lead you. Sometimes all you need to do is listen. All right? But you're more than invited to call Dylan for a reading.
She's the best.
I share my knowledge.
The way to go.
Which is why I want my own TV show, because people like you, the world needs to know.
Got it.
Great reading. Okay. Got a reading, guys. Love you. Oh, no. Wait, Kelsey, I'm back on Tuesday. Sunday, Monday's off. Oh, Kama Sutra is the name of the movie. It regards ancient sexuality.
Nice.
Oh, check it out. I love it.
I love you.
Oh, I can't believe it. You have made me so happy.
You make me happy.
No, you don't understand. I always suspected this.
I knew it. We got this.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Call us 818-985-2010. Bye, guys.